Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, so we're about to head into the big cocoon pubic hair thing. Will this take us directly into a final battle? Just in case, let's have a salad. Probably not. There's probably another area of bullshit. Who knows?
Once we go through here, there's no turning back. Are you ready?
Fuck it.
Alright, let's go. So that's the Dark Samsara?
So this thing's the reason the whole sacrifice ritual started in the first place.
That's right. It's what started everything. This power, it feels like I'm going to be crushed by its energy, and we're not even close to it yet. What are those? Parts of the Dark Samsara.
They're just plain old rocks, ain't they?
No natural matter can exist in this space. The Dark Samsara's power was broken up into parts in order to seal it away. Now that power is being assimilated back into the being's core. However, it doesn't seem to have finished doing so yet. It would appear so. I can sense power flowing into the Dark Samsara from those strange rocks.
Ain't we gonna do something about them then?
Never mind the rock. Shouldn't we be worrying about the monster itself?
No. If we attack the Dark Samsara, it may speed up the assimilation. If that happens, we'll be at a severe disadvantage. Well, whichever one we go for first, we sure as hell better not mess this up.
Let's hurry. We don't have much time.
Yeah, let's get rid of this thing and leave.
India's right. This is not yet the end.
Damn, lighten up! Once this is over, I'm having a nice long rest. And a fucking beer. I will.
Don't worry, Reaper. There'll be plenty of time to think of something later. Come on, let's get going. We don't have much time. Whichever one we start from, I know we'll be alright.
Damn right we will.
I shall give this battle my all, even though I won't be part of it.
I am ready.
We'll get through this together, everyone.
So do I have to, like, go kill parts of it or something? Like, fucking Final Fantasy 3? Or... oh, maybe.
This is...
Fight! Super Ultra Mega Chicken. It is legend.
Do you know that monster here? Yeah, I know it. It's the same one that attacked my village a long time ago. My brother protected me and ended up getting seriously wounded. I've never forgotten it. You mustn't let it see your weakness. Stay strong, Kier.
If you're feeling a little nervous, Kier, you're welcome to sit this one out. Why don't you just leave the fighting to us?
You're joking, right? If I give up now, it means I haven't changed at all. What would Tor think?
Well, you ain't part of this fight anyway, so fuck off, kid. Oh, I don't have wall equipped. Shit. Well then.
力を貸すとしよう。行くぜ。これが阿吽の呼吸というやつだ。
いけるよ。みんな大丈夫？
Yeah, take that! Well done, Kira. That was nothing. I didn't even do a goddamn thing. It's turned into a monster. Stay strong. These things feed on weakness. March according to your sword, was stronger than we were then, and the others are all with us now. Dick!
Yoshi.
みんなの幸せのために。
力を貸すとしよう。すまねえ。一気に型をつける。
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
やるぞ。行くぜ。すべてに終焉を、そして始まりを。
Thought that said it was supposed to hit 6 times.
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
いけるよ。
Guys, stop it! No fair! Together, we've got nothing to fear. I understand that you wish only to raise our spirits, but we must remain vigilant.
She's correct.
Come on, cut it out. This place gives me the creeps. I have to put on a brave front. Oh, it's not Meteor. I thought Meteor said it did 6 hits. Or no, maybe that was Dark Matter? Ah, Dark Matter does 6 hits. You know what? How about I replace that with Radiance?
Let me use this to... I don't fucking know. Yeah, pop on Life Force logic. Ignore me! This thing again. Damn it. Ain't no coincidence this thing's the same, is it? Filthy damn monster. Looked inside my heart to decide what you'd replicate, did you?
You know this monster?
Never forgotten it. The first time I accompanied a sacrifice, Nani's. I did battle in a blizzard with her at my back, and this thing was my opponent. Back then, I couldn't even get my sword through its shields to hurt it.
So it's a tough foe, eh? Think it'll be alright?
I'm not the same man I was then. And anyway, I carry this sword for the sake of those I must protect, even though it's a goddamn log. This journey's made me feel even more strongly about that. Leave it to me. I'm gonna knock this thing the hell out of our way.
生贄は俺が守る。やるぞ。
みんなの幸せのために。
力を貸すとしよう。すまねえ。これで戦況を変えてやる。やるぞ。ああ。抵抗は無駄だ。一気に型をつける。
天のカバー。
よし、行くぜ。冒険に切れぬものはない。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Damn it, stop it, only got one of those left. That thing got the better of me last time, but I've come a long way since then. What's wrong, Setsuna?
Just now, you said the sacrifice's name was Nani's. Nanase.
Yeah, sorry. Guess I never mentioned it.
Nanase was my mother's sister. You don't know my mother as well, do you, Nadir? If we get back here from here safely, I want you to tell me about my mother.
Yeah, alright. Guess I better have a think about what I'm gonna tell you then.
Alright.
Setsuna, I am your daddy.
This monster. This is...
Target.
Julian, what's wrong? It was the blood of a monster such as this that I took inside my body in order to see my kingdom restored, in order to live on. I broke even the gravest taboo. I was left with no choice but to do so, because of my own immaturity, my own weakness. That is what the face of this monster forces me to remember.
But you ain't gotta remember it anymore, do you?
He's right, Julian. You've overcome it. We all know that. Setsuna.
Come on, forget about all that. It's in the past now.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Why? You're not gonna be part of this fight. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker with a goddamn stick.
守るために私は戦う。
No, god damn it! No, motherfucker! No! Shit.
効かねえぜ。
Stairs, motherfucker.
よし。
Okay.
効かねえぜ。やっ。やっ。
You do not like Nadir.
力を貸すとし。
戦える。みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
What the fuck? He's just only attacking
やるぞ。
him.
行くぜ。当分に切れぬものはない。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
Oh, come on, guys. That was my last one.
I do not regret having broken taboo in order to live on. If I had not done so, I would not be standing here now. Exactly, and you wouldn't have met all of us.
You do realize she's the one that hired me to kill you, right? Well, here we go. Hey, biggin. Fuck it. So here we are, finally.
Huh? That's strange. My body won't stop shaking. I too. The sheer scale of his magical energy must be making our bodies tremble of their own accord.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. I feel like my shadow's about to make a run for it.
And dear?
Don't any of you die.
How like you, India?
You ain't a bad guy after all.
There are still so many things I want to do. I'm not kicking the bucket now. This vile foe, nemesis of my kingdom, destroyer of my homeland.
To find the true meaning behind those tears. That is why I'm here.
Looks like it's finally time. For the sake of all those who gave their lives as sacrifices, we must put an end to this.
Damn right. Let's do this. Come on, bring it on, bitch.
生贄は俺が守る。行くぞ。
Oh great, it regenerates constantly.
よし。
いけるよ。
効かねえぜ。
Owie.
みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえ。力を貸すとし。
いけるよ。天の加護。
これで戦況を変えてやる。やるぞ。行くぜ。抵抗は無駄だ。これで戦況を変えてやる。
いけるよ。 見せてあげる。
すまねえ。やるぞ。行くぜ。
いけるよ。
Cool story, bro.
興奮に切れぬものはない。
みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえな。あうんの呼吸というやつだ。
お願いね。
Owie. Wait, what?
行くぜ。
私が倒れるわけにはいかない。
What's wrong, Setsuna? You should be happy. We won.
At the very last moment, it was as if something was reaching out to me.
What do you mean?
It was like a feeling of intense rage and of intense sorrow. And they were definitely human emotions. Eterna? Long ago, long even before the Dark Samsara was created, all humans possessed powerful magical energy. But at some point, their magical energy started to decline, and eventually it was almost gone completely. People around the world conducted research into how to prevent it from disappearing completely. Although most of them came up with nothing, one kingdom produced striking results. It was the kingdom that once stood here, the kingdom of Julian's ancestors. But the kingdom's researchers were a little too brilliant, and they went too far. They came up with a horrific way of maintaining a supply of magical energy, a method of extracting it from living beings. As a result, most beings that possess magical energy were used in experiments. That's terrible. I never heard anything so selfish. Then one day, an innocent youth who possessed immense magical energy arrived in the royal capital. He volunteered to help with their research in order to save the world from its predicament. Using Spironite, they amplified his magical energy and extracted it. Then they repeated the process, over and over again. But then, his magical energy began to amplify indefinitely and quickly spiraled out of their control. Unable to contain this vast rampaging magical energy, the youth was destroyed. He became a mass of ever-growing energy. You don't mean that youth was...
That thing we just defeated now?
So the hatred channeled into me through the monster's blood was his hatred.
The sorrow I felt came from my master's human feelings of sorrow?
This can't be true. The Time Judge used all the Spironite she'd been researching in order to seal it away. The kingdom was destroyed, but the entire world narrowly avoided complete ruin. As a result, though, the Time Judge was unable to move from here. So in order to maintain her life force and magical energy,
she asked for sacrifices.
That's right. It was a tough decision to make, but in order to keep the creature sealed away and protect the world, she had no choice. There was no other way. So the root of all this was the greed of humans, desperate to regain their magical energy. Because of that greed, my kingdom perished and the sacrificial rites became necessary. Humanity suffered at the hands of the monsters and the world was unable to advance into the future. We continued to play out the past over and over again, stuck in a constant stalemate. What foolishness. What complete and utter foolishness. Well, it's over now. We have to look towards the future.
Oh, I'm back, bitches!
That light just now. Was that?
So the Dark Samsara is still alive? It is strange. I cannot sense its presence.
You're not going to sense it, no matter how hard you try. It's no longer here. I mean, no longer in this world. Then surely there's no problem. No, there's a big problem. It's escaped into the past. It's planning on changing the flow of time.
Escape to the past? What do you mean?
The Dark Samsara sent itself back in time. It managed to avoid the effects of time being wound back over and over again. It learned. It evolved. Then there's no way for us to follow after it? None at all. The space-time Spirit Knight disappeared along with the Time Judge. There's no way to go back to the past. This is the end. It's starting to collapse. With the Dark Samsara gone, the space is vanishing.
Damn it! Ain't there some sort of way? We came so far.
There's a save point. So now the world shall fall into eternal darkness.
Damn it! Where did we go wrong? We did everything we could, and it still wasn't enough.
This is the worst possible outcome. The end has begun. Traveling across time. How's that even possible? It looks like we're out of options.
I can sense it. Disaster has begun. So, what do you want to do?
The world just started moving towards the future. I don't want it to end now. I don't want to give up. Tell me something, Eterna. How did the Dark Samsara send itself back in time? The Time Judge's space-time Spirit Knight is gone, isn't it? Powerful or highly emotionally charged magic is said to leave behind a trail in space-time. The trail is a record of the magic used and also of its user's memories. It stays fixed in space. Time being repeatedly wound back must have left behind a very powerful trail of magical energy. And now the Dark Samsara has followed it back through time.
Can't we follow it as well, then?
No, not just anyone can sense it. Even I don't have any idea how to do that.
Alright.
And dear, can you see them?
Yes. Sure.
So you can. You can see them too. These rings of light? Rings of light? You mean you can see it? You can see the trail of magical energy? These rings of light were there throughout our journey, as if guiding us on our way. Now I understand why. They're a record of all our journeys together.
Well, there's one way to explain save points.
A record of our determination, of our steps towards the future. How many times did we repeat this journey? How many times did we fail? But no matter what, we always ended up together again. Here we are, after all. That's because the rings of light always brought us together. No matter where you were, I could always sense everyone's presence. And dear... So, you and Indir have been able to see it all this time.
I'm Pluff MacGuffin Man.
Maybe you two really will be able to follow after him. Really? The trail is a record of magic used, and also of its users' memories. If there's a trail here, they should be able to travel across time like the Dark Samsara did. It'll probably require an incredible amount of magical energy to do so. But I'll do it. I know I can do it. I'll send you back in time. I believe in you, Eterna. I'm ready. I've been ready all along. And dear, will you come with me?
Yeah, I was planning on going alone.
You made a promise, right? You said you'd see me there safely. So I'm going to do the same for you, until the very last moment. I'm coming too. I'm coming with you, Indir. Looks like we're gonna have to stake everything on these two. We need to hurry, before all hope disappears. I'm giving all my remaining magical energy to you two. I am sorry to be burdening you with this load, right at the very end.
Everyone, give me your power!
You must return, no matter what.
A spirit bomb! Please, go. Oh, great. Go to him. Light and darkness!
I'm going to use every last ounce of my magical energy.
Hurt!
And we're going to send Endear and Setsuna into the past.
I promise I won't fuck anything up, wink wink. Endear, take care of Setsuna. Don't worry, I'll take care of your daughter. Somehow something tells me I'm not gonna get paid if she dies.
Ugh.
This job sucks.
Setsuna, Endear. I'm proud to have spent my final journey together with the two of you.
I want hazard pay! This is not in my contract. I was just supposed to kill this bitch.
This is...
Knive Island?
Yes, I remember it all so well.
Where'd you come from? You weren't on the last ship, were you? Sorry, we're still getting ready to open. We just rented this place out. It's always been a dream opening my own pub. Just you wait. This place will be full of people in no time. Let's have a salad. Because, you know... Wash it down with some potion. You know, once we run across the great mighty penis monster. No matter how many times I do it, seeing off the sacrifices never gets any easier. Maybe this will be the last, though. I'm getting on a bit, after all. Don't worry, you'll still be around for when she leaves.
You want to get to the village? After you leave the port, just head northwest. You'll see it soon.
Yeah, we're probably about 20... some maybe years back, yeah. Hey, who wants to go see? You want to go see your mommy? Welcome, traveler. I'm Raishin. I live here in this village. Beautiful scenery, warm people. It's a wonderful place, this village. Please, stay as long as you like. Something the matter?
Oh, no, nothing.
You're not worried about the monsters, are you? If so, there's no need to fear. I shall protect everyone, even if it costs me my life. How unusual to see this many outsiders, though. No, sorry. I saw a figure by the falling stone monument earlier, you see. We've just finished clearing up after the departure ceremony. She really did look so beautiful. She'll make it. I know she will. Now I need to fulfill my duty. I've been entrusted with a very important task. Yeah. My family are are close with the girl who was chosen as sacrifice, so it's a strange feeling. I know it's a great honor, but still. Guess what? You get to go die! You should feel honored that you get to die!
Apparently my grandma was once part of a sacrifices guard too. Today is a day of celebration. The sacrifices departed safely. Reminds me of the day I saw my wife off. I've been so lonely ever since. The arthritis makes it really hard to whack it, you know. Once again, I wasn't chosen as sacrifice. Perhaps it'll be my turn next. I better stay in good shape, just in case. If you came to see the departure ceremony, it's finished. A journey of sacrifice made to appease the monsters. It's an ancient custom, you see.
It's a bullshit custom. We have to send out sacrifices. We have no other choice. All we can do is live our lives and never forget how much we owe them. I mean, what else can we do? Find a solution to the problem instead of being a bunch of pansies? I mean, come on, we walked into the giant cocoon of fucking white pubic hair and fucking slapped the god around like nothing. Like, yeah, whatever. You fucking kick it in the balls.
I told myself I'd see her off with a smile, but I couldn't do it. Anyway, no more crying after today. I need to be strong, for her daughter's sake, too. That little busybody says she's worried about me. Always worrying about others instead of herself. That poor girl, having her mom leave? Alright, looks like I'll have to protect her.
Oh, hey, it's the birth of the creepy one. There's your future stalker. We've been so busy preparing for the departure ceremony, all I want to do now is rest. The monsters come here from the mainland. There have been more and more of them lately. I suppose we sent out a new sacrifice just in time. Seriously, the people in this world are fucking assholes. Two sisters, both chosen as sacrifices. Even if it is for the sake of everyone. Surely this is too much grief for one family to bear. At the very least, I must ensure that her little girl leads a happy life. And then we'll send her out to die too!
Fate is a strange thing. I shall be praying for their safe journey. All of us in the village will have to raise that girl together. That's the very least we can do after all. And then we'll send her out to die as well. Because people in this world are a bunch of fucking just fucking assholes.
Well, Setsuna's not in here, so... Hey, seriously, how fucking... Well, what are we gonna do? I don't know. We just have to appease the monsters by sending girls off to go die somewhere in the last lands. Are there gonna be monsters in here? I will be annoyed if I have to eat another salad. I'm gonna get you. I don't care if you take the form of a small child or some shit. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking stick you with this goddamn sword. So help me, I will fucking RKO you off this fucking cliff. So help me, I'm gonna go save my fucking game because we fought like 5 bosses in a row. Granted, never mind, I cannot save my game. Is this gonna be a plot fight where I can't lose? Probably not. It's probably gonna be from beyond oblivion. Oh, hey, creepy.
Ooh. You don't mean... Have you returned to your human form?
That doesn't look very human.
Human? human form? Your emotions were channeled into someone else, and he cried. So why can't you remember those feelings? Cried?
Ugh. Keep talking to him.
If he can get back his soul, like he got back his human form, then maybe, just maybe... I cried? Help. 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 Stop. Cried with anger. Cried with hatred. I will
Destroy everything?
never forgive humans.
Yeah, let's let him go. Kill him. Defeating him is our destiny.
He was once human too, and he hasn't done anything wrong. People exploited his love and kindness. They used him. He's committed no sin, so why must we defeat him?
To keep him from destroying reality.
And dear,
立ちはだかる者は滅するのみ。
僕は誰だった？
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。よし。
僕は
Yes, you
怪
are.
物。
You are a freak now. Stop that.
寂しい。
抵抗は無駄だ。終わりだな。
Finish him off!
it's alright.
Oh, god damn it.
It's alright.
Were you planning this all along?
Yes, I'm sorry for not saying anything. I want to be close to him. I want to make up for all the time he's lost. He must have been so lonely, all alone like that. And dear, please destroy my body. I shall fulfill my final duty as sacrifice. And dear, I'm glad I met you.
I won't get paid!
Thank you.
What's wrong, Cap?
I'll bet most people haven't noticed a thing.
Noticed what?
Nadir and the others, they did it.
I'm stuck in the fucking past! This is bullshit! Oh wait, hold on. We went back into the past, destroyed that body of her, but young Setsuna's still alive in the past to grow up, and now she doesn't have to go through this trail of events, so technically, well, no, I guess it depends on whether you could say it's still the same Setsuna or not, but multiverse theory's a bitch, so a Setsuna is still technically alive, unless it's working off that other paradoxical bullshit, in which case we just kind of erased her from... Time travel's a bitch. Let's just go with multiverse theory, so... Well, Setsuna's... Well, the grown-up one is dead, but then the one in the other timelines would still be alive. Unless it's going off the other thing where it's like, well, you just kind of erased her. But then again, if you erased her, then that would... Yeah, so... Multiverse theory. There's still a timeline with a Setsuna that never had to go on a fucking journey like that. You literally threw time travel in at the very last possible second and then gave you multiple choice ending. You stabbed it. And that's the other thing is, you get Reaper, like, literally right before the final battle. Like, it's literally, hey, here's Reaper. Or Fidesz, or whatever the fuck his name. I wasn't... There's no way I was gonna be able to fucking pronounce that. Just like, fuck it, it's Reaper. He's been Reaper the entire game. He can stay Reaper. Magus stays Magus. Even though his name's actually Janus. But still. Fuck it. Cause, yeah, cause even if you didn't, yeah, cause when you go back and when you would go back in time like that, you would have fractally fucked the fucking space-time continuum, because then you would just, there's a fucking timeline with everything now, with every one of those combinations. So you might as well have just had a fucking definitive ending instead of the multiple choice stuff. I mean, it honestly would be, it means a little bit more to actually have one solid ending instead of going, well, I can stab her, or I can not stab her. Fuck it. I had a job to do. That contract was never canceled. Of course, now I'm stuck 20 years in the past. Because he never... Or no, 10 years. It'd be 10 years in the past. Okay, so I'm stuck 10 years in the past. But yeah, I mean... I wonder if I can collect interest. I had to go 10 years. It's like, you owe me for killing this. It's like, what are you talking about? I fucking battled my way across this entire goddamn continent. I killed a fucking god. I went back in time, and I still killed the bitch. It's been 10 goddamn years. You owe me. Pay up. I always complete my contracts. That's what you call dedication. Dropping 10 years into the past just to kill some 18-year-old chick. I promised I'd see you through to the end of this, Shank. What? Why is the world stuck in eternal snowfall? That was never explained either. I mean, I guess you really don't have to worry about pollen all that much. I guess you gotta worry about monster bugs and snow bugs, but I mean, for the most part, bugs and shit wouldn't really be much of a problem. I'm being... God damn it, you're gonna... I'm trying to get paid here, go away. Any used items will be... sure, whatever. Where does that put me? So it puts me right back to where I... Okay. Well, anyway, that was I Am Setsuna. I'll catch you guys for the next LP. Adios.